Now, the first version of Minecraft that I ever played was way back in the beta. This must have been 10 or so years ago, I'm not completely sure, but a lot has changed since then. However, a lot has also stayed the same. But in all that time, I've played Minecraft on and off every now and then. But despite the fact that I haven't been the most consistent of players, I have learned a few tricks and tips during that time, some of which I will show you in this video. Now, some of these tips are ones that you probably already know, and others are ones that you may have never heard of before, but be patient and we'll get through it eventually. Now, the first one I'm going to show you is something that any self-respecting Minecraft player should already know well in advance. I doubt that there's anyone who hasn't heard of it. It is obviously they're using torches to break piles of sand. Now, this is one of the most useful tricks by far when it comes to breaking sand, because everyone knows how much of a hassle it can be, and it's just super quick. So the next trick I'm going to show you is something that's mainly used by speedrunners and such. That is a very long pile of sand. This is one that mainly speedrunners use, and it's how to make a portal without needing diamonds. And you basically just put lava, put water, pick the water up, put lava, put water, wait, did it wrong. Okay, this is why I'm not a pro. Lava, water, pick the water up. And by doing that, repeating it, you can pretty much just make your own nether portal and then light it up with a flint and steel. Super easy. Next trick I want to show you is something that I feel like lots of people have forgotten it, and it's the fact that you can use you can burn oak logs to make charcoal. Now, charcoal is pretty much exactly the same as coal. It does have a slightly different texture, but it can be used to make torches, and it can be used to power furnaces as well, obviously, and it lasts about the same time as coal. So it's pretty much very useful, and it's a way to get coal, well, something that's pretty much the same as coal early on without having to go mining. And next trick is something that pretty much everyone should know, and it is the carpet over the fence, and you can jump over it, but livestock and sheep, pigs, cows, all that can't jump over it. That way you can get in and out without having to bother with the annoying fences and escaping animals. Now, this is really useful, and I use it for all of my pens. Like gates, they're pretty much useless. Who uses them? Only casuals. Talking about gates, this next thing is, this should also be pretty well known, and it's a similar trend to this, but basically you put a gate here, you cover it in carpet, and because it's too high, you can't get over the gate. So it's a doorway that's locked, open doorway that you can't get through. By pressing the button, it causes the fence to open, and you can get through it. Now, this is really cool, and I've seen a few people show this off in different videos, but I think it's a really cool tip on how to make an open doorway that mobs and stuff can't get through. The next trick is how to hold sand up. Now, this is kind of useless, and most people should also know this one, but I think it's really cool, and just by breaking one torch, you can cause the whole thing to fall down. I always like making big things of these and then having it all fall down at once, and that's a lot of fun. Now, this one here is less of a tip or a trick and more of a nuisance, and that's the fact that if you jump on boats in water, it sort of glitches a bit. Now, it's not glitching too bad, but I've had it so bad before where I can't even get off the boat. But right now, it's just making it very slow to move anywhere. And that's not very useful, but I suppose you could use it to prank a friend or something. Now, everyone should already know what this is. This is another thing that everyone knows, and that is by putting a trapdoor here and then putting it down, you can crawl into one block spaces, which is very useful. Like makes secret tunnels, stuff like that, and it's a lot of fun. So the last thing I'm going to show you is something that I don't know if I've ever seen anyone else talk about before, and it is the fact that by using elytra and rockets, you can boost yourself to go fast in water. So it's sort of like underwater flying, and you can even go up and then down. You've got to be flying for it to work. So by doing it like that, you can pretty much go at the same speed as a trident with Riptide. It's actually I think they're very comparable in the speed, and I've also tested it before, but it's hard to do, but you can actually go even faster than normal Riptide Trident or normal elytra flying by combining the two together. But just warning you, it's not easy, and it takes a lot of practice to even get it to work even slightly. But it's a faster way of going than building a whole ice road. So these are all of the tips and tricks I'm going to show you today. You probably already knew most of them, if not all of them, but this is more of a thing for newbies, I guess, to Minecraft, and more of an easy video for me to make. So thank you for watching if you did watch. If you skipped to the end, thank you for at least being on the video, and I'll see you another time.